students, lithium atomic number 3. 3 means there is 3 electron are there. So that 1s2, 2s1. Electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s1. See that above that 2 plus 1 means 3 electron is present in that. And sodium. Sodium atomic number 11. Atomic number 11 means there are 11 electron are there. So electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1. And potassium atomic number 19. Then electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s1. So now see that the last electron enter into the s orbital and the s orbital containing only one electron. The same way for rubidium, the last electron goes to 5s orbital and that orbital containing only one electron. In cesium, it is goes to 6s orbital and one electron in present is that. And francium, that last electron goes to 7s orbital. It is also containing only one electron. So in this lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium and francium, the last electron enter into the s orbital. So that they are in they are present in s block elements first group. Beryllium. The beryllium atomic number is 4. 4 means there is 4 electron are present. So electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2. Magnesium atomic number 12. So 12 means 12 electron. Electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2. And calcium atomic number 20. 20 means 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2. Now compare these 3 elements. The last electron enter into the s orbital and 3 elements containing the same electron. How many electrons means 2 electrons. The same way for francium also, the last 2 electron enter into the 5s orbital and in barium last 2 electron enter into the 6s orbital. In radium the last 2 electron enter into the 7s orbital. So last 2 electrons enter into the s orbital so that they are placed in the periodic table in s block. The name of these elements are called as alkaline earth metals and these elements lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, francium, they are called as alkali metals. So these alkali metals and alkaline earth metals together they are called as s block elements. Now we are going to learn the new lesson alkali metals and alkaline earth metals, their properties in this video.
In this periodic table, the first column containing lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, francium. These are all called as alkali metals. The hydrogen is placed in the first group only, but sometimes it is act as a 17th group. So you never consider hydrogen as a alkali metal. The next one, the second group, beryllium, magnesium, calcium, francium, barium, radium. Be Mg, Ca, Sr, Ba, Ra. These are all called alkaline earth metals. In this lesson, we are going to see these 2 groups. Alkali. This word is derived from alquali. The meaning of alkali is plant acids. The plant acids containing alkali substances. For example, the burnt plant acids we put in the water, that water extract is called as potash. Why they are called as potash means it mainly containing potassium carbonate. Then the alkali metals, now only I told that lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium and francium. These metals are soft and highly reactive. Why they are highly reactive means at last they are containing one electron. That electron we can easily remove. That electron easily gain or lost. So that they are usually that chemical reaction we are referring only the electron gaining and the electron losing. So that it is easily lost the electron, so it is highly reactive one. And then they form oxide and hydroxide in water. These are basic in nature, so that only we are calling this one is alkaline substance, so that these metals are called as alkali metals. General characteristics of alkali metals. Alkali metals are highly reactive one, so that only we are getting that alkali metal as a compound. The rubidium and cesium we can found it in a minute quantity with the minerals of alkali metals that never they are not as a, sometimes they are getting as a rubidium and cesium only, not a compound ma. Why they are occurred as a compound means because of highly reactiveness. And then francium. Francium is a radioactive one. That radioactive means it have the longest lived isotope. Then it high off life is only 21 minutes. And see the diagram. In the diagram, the lithium, sodium, potassium, three metals, they are kept in oil. Why they are kept in oil means because now only we learned they are very highly reactive. If you do not keep in oil means they easily react with the atmosphere, whatever present in the atmosphere. Then we get only the compound of lithium, sodium and potassium, not a lithium, sodium, potassium metals. So that only they are kept in the oil. And then this table refer that the lithium mineral is spodumene, and sodium occurred as a rock salt, potassium sylvite, potassium chloride, and rubidium and cesium. Rubidium and cesium, they are obtained as a byproduct of lithium processing. There is no convenient source for the rubidium and cesium. The general electronic configuration of alkali metal is Ns1. The N is the period number. See the lithium. In lithium, the last electron enter into 2s1. The 2 is second period. The sodium, the last electron 3s1. 3 means it is enter into the third period. And potassium, the last electron enter into 4s1. The 4 is the fourth period. Potassium is present in the fourth period. Rubidium, the last electron 5s1, so rubidium present in the fifth period. The cesium, the last electron enter into 6s1, it is present in the sixth period, the first element of sixth period. And francium, the last electron enter into the 7s1, it is the first element of seventh period. Then in right hand side I indicated that how the electronic configuration is we are going to write. The first orbit always contain 1s orbital, second orbit it contain 2s 2p orbital, third orbit contain 3s 3p 3d, fourth orbit contain 4s 4p 4d 4f, and fifth onwards 5s 5p 5d 5f, likewise sixth and seventh. Afterward, off of principle we are going to draw one diagram, slanting line. Then afterward we write it at 1s 2s 2p 3s 3p 4s 3d 4p 5s 4d 5p. Please refer the diagram. If you memorize that one means we can easily write the electronic configuration for each and every element. For lithium, atomic number 3, so 1s2 2s1, there is 3 electrons present, so 1s2 2s1. The same way for sodium, 11 electronic configuration, 1s2 2s2 2p6 3s1. If you write what is given in your book, like or that noble gas configuration afterward 2s1 means sometimes we will wrongly written, so that I stress you to write like 1s2 2s2 like plus only. Okay girls. Next one, the common oxidation state. The last electron enter into the s orbital is only one, the s orbital containing only one electron. That only electron we can easily remove, so that there is a one extra proton is present in the alkali metals, so that the oxidation state is always for alkali metal is +1. On moving down the group, the atomic and ionic radii of alkali metals are increases. It is because the number of cells, the new number of cells is introduced in each group members, so that the atomic and ionic radii is increases. Then the smaller that monovalent ion, when the one electron is lost, we produce a monovalent ion. That size of the monovalent ion is smaller than the parent atom. For example, the sodium has more atomic size than the Na plus because it loses one electron, so the lost cell is decreased, so that the size of the ion also decrease. The next one, ionization enthalpy. What is ionization enthalpy means? It is energy needed to remove the electron. The ionization enthalpy of alkali metal on it is a group mass, so that going down the group, the ionization enthalpy decreases. Why it is decreases means the atomic size increases, so that the attraction between the nucleus and the lost electron is decreases, so can easily remove the electron by giving the small amount of energy. The second one, the number of cells. The number of cells increases means there is a attraction is smaller, the lost electron having the smaller attraction with the nucleus. And third one, it is a screening constant. The magnitude of screening constant also increases. So screening constant increases means the electron having the less power with the nucleus, so it is easily removed. So the ionization enthalpy on moving down the group is decreases. The next one, the second ionization enthalpy. What is second ionization enthalpy means? It is already we removed one electron, so that metal now it is a cationic state. Then we that in cationic state it is already attained the noble gas configuration. For example, in sodium means 11 electron means 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1. The last electron if we removed means it is in the sodium plus state. It is in the noble gas configuration state, that is neon state. In this state it is a stable one. If you want to remove one more electron means we have to give a more energy. So the second ionization enthalpy of alkali metal is very high. Hydration enthalpy. What is hydration enthalpy means? The amount of energy released when 1 mole of compound is dissolved in water, it gives a dilute solution. That energy is called as hydration enthalpy. Usually the hydration enthalpy is -1. The lithium salt is more soluble than, in alkali metal the lithium salt is more soluble than the other salt of other metal in the first group. For example, lithium chloride, it is more 12 times more soluble than the sodium chloride. Then the potassium chloride, rubidium chloride, cesium chloride, they have the solubilities 10 power minus 3 times of lithium chloride. The high solubility of lithium salt is because of the size of the lithium plus is small, and also it has the strong solvation when compared to the other salts, so that the lithium salt are more soluble than the other salts of the metals of the first group. Then electronegativity. It is a tendency of a element in a compound to attract the shared pair of electron towards itself. In this alkali metal, the electronegativity character is very small, so that only they are producing ionic compound. For example, alkali metals when react with the halogen, it produces the ionic halide. For example, sodium is a alkali metal, we know very well. The sodium plus chlorine gives sodium chloride. The sodium chloride form ionic compound because the sodium plus is cation, Cl minus is a anion. The cation and the anion form the ionic compound, so that alkali metals always form ionic compound because it has smaller value of electronegativity. The alkali metals, when it is mixed with the concentrated hydrochloric acid, that paste is when it is placed in the platinum wire in a flame, it shows some color. For example, lithium, it shows crimson red, sodium shows yellow, potassium shows lilac, that is violet color, and rubidium it shows reddish violet, cesium it shows blue color. Why they are so color means there is some reason. Then valence electron, it has the last electron enter into the s orbital, that s orbital containing only one electron, that valence electron, it is present in the higher energy level. That higher, see the right hand side I indicated that when the heat is given, the electron present in the valence electron enter into the higher energy level. Afterward, that excited electron in the higher energy level, you see the left hand side one diagram in rose color I given no see that excited electron afterward it returns to the lower energy level. Then the higher energy level means it gains some energy that energy it loses in the form of radiation. That radiation that radiation shows some color, so that only each and every element showing some colors. See that one in right hand side I indicated that first of all the valence electron present in the lower energy level. When the heat is given, the electron enter into the higher energy level. When the electron enter into the higher energy level means it is called as excited electron. I indicated in left hand side my excited electron where it is present in higher energy level. That excited electron now having more energy than the lower energy level, but it is never stay in the higher energy level. It again it wants to come back to the lower energy level. That time it loses the excess energy in the form of radiation. That radiation only shows the color. It is an important question. In this group, alkali metals, the first element lithium alone shows the different character than the rest of the element sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium and francium. Why it is alone shows a different character means there is 4 reasons behind that. One is small size. The lithium is very small size when compared to the other elements. And second one, high polarization power. Polarization means nothing but that positive and negative noma that is called as polar. So this one give the high polarization power when it combined with the other element. Then third one is high hydration energy. Now only we learned that because of high hydration energy only it is a very soluble. The salt is highly soluble. Then the fourth reason is non-availability of d orbital. That when if you see the electronic configuration of sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium and francium means they are containing d orbitals, but lithium alone there is no d orbital in lithium. So this is the another reason it shows the different character with the rest of the element. This is important. 2 more question goes. There is 4 reason behind that. Now the comparison between lithium and the other element. Lithium it is a hard one, but the other elements are soft one. Lithium possesses high melting point and boiling point, but the other element they have lower boiling point and melting point. And lithium is least reactive, but the other elements are most reactive. That lithium with combined with nitrogen it produces Li3n, that is lithium nitride, but the other element never combined with the nitrogen. Then bromine react with the bromine. Lithium very slowly it react with the bromine, but the other element with the bromine they are very violently reacted. And then it combined with the carbon. Lithium plus carbon gives lithium carbide Li2C2. It is ionic carbide and it is combined with the carbon. But the other elements, for example sodium, potassium, rubidium, for example it is given sodium, the carbon is never directly combined in the form of acetylene only we are reacted with the sodium, it gives sodium carbide. But lithium directly combined with the carbon it gives the lithium carbide. Here the rest of the elements not directly combined with the carbon, but we can produce the carbide indirectly. Then the last one, the lithium carbonate decomposes give the oxide. For example LiNO3 is the lithium carbonate and decomposes give the Li2O lithium oxide. Here the other elements on decomposition of nitrate it gives nitrite. For example sodium nitrate NaNO3 is the formula for sodium nitrate. On decomposition it gives sodium nitrite NaNO2. Formula is NaNO2, name is sodium nitrite. One oxygen is less means the name is nitrite. One oxygen is more means that is nitrate. Lithium metal, it is a 1s block element and it is a alkali metal. Magnesium, it is a 2s block element and it is a alkaline earth metal. You see that in periodic table they are diagonally present, but they have the similar properties. First property is both are harder one when compared to the other elements of their respective groups, and second point, they are very slowly react with the water, and their oxide and hydroxide are much less soluble, and their hydroxide decomposition on heating that hydroxide decomposes. And third one, lithium when react with nitrogen gives lithium nitride Li3n. The same way magnesium on reacted with nitrogen gives magnesium nitride. It is a direct combination with the nitrogen, they give the nitride. Fourth one, they form the oxide. Li2O is a lithium oxide, MgO is a magnesium oxide, but they do not form the superoxide. Then fifth one, lithium carbonate on heating gives lithium oxide plus carbon dioxide. The same way, magnesium carbonate on heating, it gives MgO, magnesium oxide plus carbon dioxide. So they give the oxide on evaluation of carbon dioxide. The sixth one, lithium and magnesium, they do not form the bicarbonate salt. And seventh one, lithium chloride, magnesium chloride, they are soluble in ethanol, and these two salts are deliquescent. What is deliquescent means? They are absorbing moisture from air, and they crystallizes and form the hydrate salt. Lithium chloride with 2 moles of water, they form as a crystal, and magnesium chloride with 8 moles of water and they form as a crystal. These are the hydrate form of lithium chloride and magnesium chloride. And that lithium and magnesium, they show the diagonal relationship because of two reasons. One is they have the similar size. See the bracket, the radius of lithium plus is 0.766 Armstrong degree, and radius of magnesium 2 plus is 0.72 Armstrong degree. So they have the similar size. And also when compared to the electronegativity value, see the bracket, lithium it has 1, magnesium it has 1.2, so it is nearer, so that they have the similar property. When alkali metals react with the oxygen, it gives different type of oxide. First of all, see the first reaction, lithium plus oxygen gives Li2O, that is called as simple oxide or monooxide. The same way sodium, potassium, rubidium and cesium, they give the simple oxide with oxygen. Then second reaction, sodium plus oxygen gives Na2O2. The name of the compound is sodium peroxide. The same way potassium, rubidium, cesium also give the peroxide, but lithium it never gives the peroxide with the oxygen. And third reaction, M plus oxygen gives MO2, that is metal superoxide. In this one, the metal refers to potassium, rubidium, cesium. So it shows that the sodium and lithium never form superoxide. So we learned simple oxide, peroxide, superoxide. Simple oxide, all the alkali metals form the simple oxide. Peroxide, lithium alone not form the peroxide, but sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium forming the peroxide. And lithium and sodium, they never form superoxide, but potassium, rubidium, cesium, they form the superoxide. These oxides are basic in nature. The next one, the alkali metals, it is reactive with hydrogen at high temperature. Lithium alone 1073 Kelvin, other rest of the alkali metal at 673 Kelvin, they reacted with the hydrogen and formed the ionic hydrate. See the reaction, M plus H2 gives M plus H minus. What is M plus means? Metal always having electropositive character. So M positive means the hydrogen automatically it is a negative character. So it is a cation and anion. So it is a ionic hydrate. So all the alkali metals form the hydrate, but they are ionic character. They are ionic hydrate but the ionic character is increases from lithium to cesium. Then the stability of this hydrate is lithium hydrate is more stable than the cesium hydrate. So the stability is decreases. And the hydrate, they have the strong reducing agent. The reducing nature also increases down the group. The lithium has the less reducing nature, but cesium has more reducing nature. In the previous slide, we have learnt the alkali metal form monooxide, peroxide and superoxide. That monooxide, see the first reaction, metal plus oxygen gives metal oxide, it's a simple oxide. That simple oxide reacted with water, it gives metal hydroxide. This metal hydroxide having the basic character. Then the second, see the another reaction. We know the metal, what are the metal? The sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, except the lithium. Reacted with oxygen gives metal peroxide, M2O2. That metal peroxide reacted with water, it gives metal hydroxide as well as hydrogen peroxide. Then except lithium and sodium, alkali metal, other alkali metal, what are the other alkali metal? Potassium, rubidium, cesium. They reacted with oxygen gives metal superoxide, MO2. That metal superoxide reacted with water, it gives metal hydroxide as well as hydrogen peroxide and then oxygen. It is given in page number 132. Alkali metal combined with the halogens, it gives metal halide. See the reaction. M means metal. What are the metal here? The lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium. These are the alkali metal. And X2, what is X means? Halogens. What are the halogens means? Fluorine, F means fluorine, Cl means chlorine, Br means bromine, I means iodine. These are they are combined with alkali metal, they give Mx. What is Mx means? M means metal, X means halide. So metal halide. For example, metal plus F2 means we get MF. Name of that compound is metal fluoride. Metal plus Cl2, we get MCl, metal chloride. M plus Br2, we get MBr, that is metal bromide. M plus I2, that is metal plus iodine gives Mi, metal iodide. So these halide are ionic halide. Then the reactivity of halogens increases down the group because the ionization energy is decreases down the group. We already learned the group wise ionization energy is decreases. Then the lithium iodide shows covalent character. Indicated lithium iodide shows covalent character. Why means we already learned that lithium has some different character than the other element. What are they means? For the first one, smallest cation. The next one is high polarization power. So that only the lithium iodide is act as a covalent character. The rest of the one they have the ionic character. Then reaction with water. Alkali metals react with water. It gives hydroxide and liberated the hydrogen. See the first reaction, lithium plus water. I split the water has 2 moles of water has 2H and 2OH. The 2OH is a negative character. It is attracted by lithium. Lithium is a electropositive metal. Keep it in mind, always metal having electropositive. Because of positive character, they attract the OH minus. So that we have LiOH, that is lithium hydroxide. We get 2 moles of lithium hydroxide, and in water remaining 2H noma, the 2H now changed as a H2. H2 means hydrogen. Always refer the hydrogen as H2 only, not 2H. The next one, the sodium reacted with the ethyl alcohol. It gives sodium ethoxide. One of the hydrogen is replaced. That place is occupied by sodium, and the replaced hydrogen is evolved as a hydrogen gas, that is H2 gas. Afterward, we balancing mean we get the equation like this. That sodium ethoxide formula is C2H5O Na. The next one, acetylene. Acetylene formula is HC triple bond CH. You never say that it is a hyphen and it is a minus. These are all not hyphen and minus. These are all bond ma. So keep it in mind. You have to say like that. HC triple bond CH reacted with the sodium. One of the hydrogen first replaced by sodium ma. Then another step, the another hydrogen is replaced by sodium. At last we get NaC triple bond CNa. Name of the compound is sodium acetylide. Properties of oxide and hydroxide. Oxide and peroxide. The simple oxide and peroxide both are colorless, but superoxide they are yellow or orange color. Peroxide are diamagnetic in nature, but superoxide are paramagnetic in nature. The hydroxide which are obtained from the oxide with water, they are crystalline solid. And the alkali metal hydroxide are strong bases. They they dissolve in water with evaluation of heat. The next one, halide. That halide we are getting from direct combination of alkali metal with halogen in one way. Then another way we can prepare with the oxide, hydroxide or carbonate with the aqueous hydrohalic acid. The next one, the halides they are ionic but except lithium bromide and lithium iodide. Then what is the character of lithium bromide and lithium iodide? They are covalent in nature. The because of their covalent nature, they dissolve in organic solvent. Which one dissolve in organic solvent? The lithium bromide and lithium iodide. And lithium fluoride, they have the low solubility. Low solubility means it has the high lattice enthalpy. What is high lattice enthalpy mean? The bonding between lithium and fluorine, that bond we never break because we need more energy. Why we need more energy means the size of the lithium is very small, so they are combined with each other in a strong way. That bond is very strongest one, so we need more energy. That only their solubility is very small. Alkali metals, when it react with the liquid ammonia, they give the deep blue color solution. We are going to see the reason behind that, why they are conducting in nature. Conducting nature means they conduct the electricity. See the reaction, metal, first it loses the valence electron, so that we get M plus E minus. M plus means it is a metal cation, and E minus means it is an electron. That cation and electron, it react with the ammonia. The ammonia is X plus Y mole. That X mole goes to metal and Y moles goes to electron. So that we write like that. Then the metal cation combined with the ammonia, so we get ammoniated cation. The next one, the electron combined with the ammonia, it gives ammoniated electron. Another name is I given ma ammoniated anion, the same one ammoniated electron only. That ammoniated electron which absorb the energy in the visible region in blue color, so that it gives blue color solution. So now we get the reason for blue color solution, ama. Why it gives blue color means it is the ammoniated electron only responsible for the blue color, because it absorbs the energy in the visible region of light. It gives the blue color, and this solution is paramagnetic in nature. Why it is paramagnetic means we have the unpaired electron, so that it is a paramagnetic. Afterward, the concentration solution when it is blue color means it is paramagnetic. Afterward, it changes to bronze color. At that time it is changes into diamagnetic. See the reaction, M plus electron ammonia gives metal amide. MnH2 is called as metal amide, and also it evaluate hydrogen. And that in this state the electron is not present, the unpaired electron E, the electron is not present, so that it is a diamagnetic in nature. Alkali metals are good reducing agent. Why they are good reducing agent means the metal easily lost their valence electron, so that they are act as a reducing agent. The next one, lithium alone reacted with the carbon directly, it forms a lithium carbide. See the reaction, Li plus C gives Li to C2. After the balancing purpose only we are putting in front of lithium 2 and in front of carbon 2. Then other metal, what are the other metals? Sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium and francium. They do not react directly with the carbon, but we can produce the carbide indirectly. Okay amma. For example, with acetylene we can form the acetylide, carbide like compound. Uses of alkali metal. Lithium plus lead, it is called as white metal. It is used in the bearings for motor engine. And lithium plus aluminum, it is used to make aircraft part. And lithium plus magnesium, it is used to make armor plate. Armor plate means for fan. In the fan we have one plate, Noma, that is called as armor plate. Then the lithium plus magnesium, it is used in thermonuclear reaction. Lithium, it is used in electrochemical cell. Lithium alone used in electrochemical cell. Sodium, the sodium plus lead, that alloy used to make PbEt4. What is ET means? Ethyl. That is tetraethyl lead. And PbMe4, that is methyl, tetramethyl lead. These two compound is used as a anti-knock additives to petrol. But nowadays we are using lead free petrol. Why we are using lead free means lead is a toxic one, so that only we are using lead free petrol. But the sodium uses to produce alloy with the lead. Next one, liquid sodium, it is a coolant in fast breeder nuclear reactor. Potassium, in biological system the role of potassium is very important. Potassium chloride is a fertilizer. Potassium hydroxide is used as a soft soap, to produce the soft soap. And the potassium hydroxide absorb the carbon dioxide, so it is an excellent absorbent of carbon dioxide. Cesium, it is used in photoelectric cell. Lithium used in electrochemical cell but cesium it is used in photoelectric cell. So many one words in this one. We have you put the underline in the book and learn it. It is given in page number 132 pa. We are going to learn the carbonate and bicarbonate. The stability of carbonate and bicarbonate increases down the group because of two reasons. One is electropositive character increases down the group. Another one, decrease in polarization power of alkali metal cation. That because of two reasons only the stability of carbonate and bicarbonate increases down the group. Then the carbonate, carbonate, they are stable up to 1273 Kelvin. The first element, lithium carbonate, they are having less stable. By giving a small amount of, they are readily decompose on heating gives lithium oxide plus carbon dioxide. Why they are very easily break up means because of the size difference. The lithium size is very small, the carbonate size is very large. Because of the size difference only they are easily break up. Then the another lithium, except the lithium, the other elements sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, they form the bicarbonate. What bicarbonate means? Solid bicarbonate. No other metal form the solid bicarbonate. These metal alone form the solid bicarbonate. How it is formed means, first of all metal carbonate, it is reacted with the excess carbon dioxide and then water. These three combined with each other gives metal carbonate, formula MHCO3. Then the solubility of carbonate and bicarbonate increases rapidly on going down the group. Why the solubility increases means lattice energy decreases more rapidly than the hydration energy. Lattice energy means that bond is easily break up, so that easily they are dissolved in water.